Hey, what's happening? It's Nick with Lone Star Boot Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the Ariat Double Kicker Western Boot. Now before we get going, I want to sincerely thank Ariat for sending me this great shirt as well as this pair of boots. I really appreciate it. That kind of generosity is what's going to help me take this channel to the next level. Now so far guys, I'm loving this shirt. I love the color of it. It's a nice long sleeve button down and it's made with a stretch material. So in the shoulders and arms, it doesn't bind up when you're moving around, and I love that because that's a big issue I've always had. Now what do you say we take a look at these boots? Okay, so first thing, I am loving the stitch pattern on these. I mean, that is just really intricate and great looking, and I love the gold color up against this dark brown. It has a slight leather smell. I wouldn't call it the intoxicating leather smell, but it does have a leather smell. Now the leather on this has a little bit of a pebble look to it. Not quite as much as say a bull hide, but it's also not a completely smooth leather. And it's typical of a lot of Ariats where it's not like a real smooth, shiny cowhide type leather. It's got a little bit of a rougher texture, not anywhere near a suede or a rough out, but it does have a little more than a smooth cowhide. Now it's got a double stitch welt, and it's obviously a wide square toe. And this model is a Goodyear welt, and the stitching goes all the way through. And according to Ariat's website, this can be resoled. So that's a big plus in my opinion. It's got a Stockman heel on it with kind of a stacked leather look. Not really, it just alternates from dark to light, but I like the way it looks. And it's also got a spur ridge on it that I haven't seen in a lot of Ariats. And I personally like that look. I'm not a working cowboy by any means, but I just like the look of it. So in my opinion, that's a plus. Now the sole on this is similar to every other Ariat I've had. It's a rubber material, but this sole lasts forever, guys. I mean, I might have to resole this once or twice in its lifetime. It's just a great long wearing sole and I really like it. Again, take a look at this stitching. I mean, that is a really cool pattern, very intricate and very well done. And I love the gold color. That looks really nice. It's got the typical Ariat logo there on the counter. Now this model is leather lined. It's not a super slick leather, but it feels pretty nice. It's got the exposed seams, but they're not super rough. They don't stick out real far. The foot of it is cloth lined. It's not leather. It has a removable insole. This is the Pro Performance insole. I have not had this one yet. It feels a little softer than the other insoles I've gotten from Ariat. It's foam and it looks like it just has gel right here on the heel, which if I'm gonna have gel, I want it there more than in the forefoot. I don't mind it in the forefoot, but if I'm only gonna have it one spot, I'd want it in the heel. I noticed one little mark here on the counter, but it's so small you never notice it and it doesn't bother me a bit. And this is more of a working type Western boot. It's not a work boot, but I mean, this would be the type of boot that a cowboy would wear. Now the leather is a little stiff, and that's pretty typical of Ariats, but it's really tough leather, and it's gonna last you forever. And it takes a little bit to break them in, but once you break them in good, they're really comfortable in my experience. So what do you say we try them on? Here's a little overhead shot for you. These things feel great, guys. I really like these. They're a little stiff, like Ariats usually are, but I'm getting a good heel slip. They fit me really well. And in my experience, Ariats break in really nice. It takes a while, but once they do break in, I mean, they feel really good. They form to your foot really well. And like I said, guys, these things are bulletproof. They last forever. These soles are, I don't know how they do it, but I've never had to resole one and I've had them for years. They just hold up like nothing else. But yeah, I mean, they feel really good. It is stiff, so be prepared for that. But like I said, once you get them broken in, they feel great. And these things, they really fit me perfectly. Just the right amount of heel slip. Arch is in the right spot. These are an 11D, which I wear in Ariat's in the wide square toe. So yeah, I like them. Let's go back up top. All right, so final thoughts. I like this boot, guys. Like I said before, I'm a fan of Ariat. I've had really good luck with them, and I don't see this one as being an exception to that. I love how tough they are. Like I said, they are a little stiff at first and they take some breaking in time, but once you get them broken in, they are super comfortable. And to me, they're comfortable right out of the box. I love the look of the stitching. I think it's just a fantastic look on this boot. I like the color and I like the rougher texture of this leather. So these definitely get the Lone Star stamp of approval. Now guys, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for the shirt as well as the boots, and there's also a link where you can get 10% off your order. Now, if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe and click that little bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. Don't forget to like and comment, and check out my Patreon link down below. Now, that's all I got for this video, guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take it easy.